Oh, yeah. Oh, there, it's working. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you my upcoming new project. And it's going to be my creation. I haven't started to create yet, but I will. This is just the concept, the blueprints, if you will. Do you want to see it? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, here it goes. But tell no one. I call it the Gobbler. Isn't it awesome? Oh man. A brand new life form. Completely organic. I mean, you would not want to get a headbutt from this guy. And the power is that if you rub his head, he gets bigger, harder, and tougher. Yeah. What? What are you laughing at? What? One second. Okay. Was a snake's head. The head of a snake. The Gobbler. Frankenhooker came out in 1990, and this was a first-time watch for me. And if I were to sum it up in one word, wild. I think it has to be the best word. It's fucking wild. But to summarize the story, basically, there is a guy called Jeff, and he's a bit of a nerd, he's a bit of a science freak, and he has a girlfriend called Elizabeth. And they're at a party. You know, it starts off all festivity. Festivity, is that a word you use for a birthday party? Let me know below, I don't fucking know. But they have a big ass party, and it's her dad's birthday. So they bought him a lawnmower. Not just any lawnmower. Oh, no. A remote controlled lawnmower. 2024. Do we even have one of those? I know we have the little fucking tiny little drone one. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. What the fuck? So, in a freak accident, Elizabeth demonstrates to her dad how the lawnmower works. She has the remote control, and she has and it's up full speed, and it's right behind her. And she hits go, and it goes forward, chopping her up into little bits because she was standing in front of it, because health and safety and common sense doesn't fucking exist. So she gets her ass chopped up, and happy birthday, Dad. And so some time has passed, and Jeffrey is still obsessed with, you know, he's grief-stricken so much that he can't accept that Elizabeth will be gone forever. So he has this idea that I can bring her back. There's a way to bring her back. I mean, he's already kept her head in a freezer. For fuck's sake. Ironically, the head is perfectly intact, not a scratch. So he kept it, and he went on dates with it. There's a scene where he's in a restaurant or whatever, and there's the head's over there. I don't think it's a restaurant, maybe it's his bedroom, or a kitchen, but whatever. He has a nice meal, the head's just sitting there. He's there in a fucking full suit, chatting away to it, and talking, and filling her drink for her. Fucking weird shit. But that's the charm of this movie. You know, it has a lot of really goofy stuff, and it actually fits really well. There's nothing that's, God, this is movie destroying, you know, or like it keeps you there and it keeps you entertained. So he comes up with a concept that he's going to build her a body, completely rebuilt. So he thinks, well, if I'm going to rebuild a body, I could create the perfect body for her, the body that I want, the body I want to see. So he comes up with this idea that he needs to find women and basically take their arms, legs, everything except the head. Aren't they lucky? So he creates this drug. It's called super crack. Yes, you heard me well. Super crack. So which if somebody takes it, they explode. Literally. So he goes to a nightclub and he goes to these hookers. There's 7 of them, and he tells them that he'll pay them if they can go up to the room and he can play doctor. You know, it's some weird fantasy that he came up with, but hey, they're going to get money. They're not going to ask questions, are they? So they agreed, and they go up to the room, and they're all dancing seductively and, you know, smoking and shit, and he's just fucking checking out all of their body parts, the arms. He slides under the lady's dress while she's wearing a skirt, sorry. And it's like, you know, look at the glasses, looking down, checking out like what he wants, basically. So it's pretty funny. And women basically start getting sick of it, and they get bored, and they say, right, we're leaving. And then they discover his super crack. And at this point, Jeffrey has decided he doesn't want to go ahead with it. This is wrong, you know, this is murder. But by then, they've already found super crack, and they've all taken it, and they're going nuts, getting wild. And then one by one, they just explode. Oh, shit. Exploding hookers. What other movie has it? You know what I mean? So he's picking all these body parts up, putting arms and legs into a bag, and fucking running off like Santa Claus. Oh, fuck. So goes back, rebuilds, picks whatever arms, whatever legs he likes and desires, so he chooses them, puts them all together, and boom, she has a body. And I like this. It's a really cool homage to Frankenstein, the original, where she's lying in the bed and he pulls the lever and the bed just goes up, which I thought was a really nice little touch. You know, it's subtle, but it's cool. So bed goes all the way out through the roof, all the way up, and then is eventually struck by lightning. And then bed comes down and she's alive. Alive! But she's not quite her, because she actually wakes up with the personalities of the individuals that owned the limbs. Which I thought was really cool. It's a cool idea. So like one second she's saying something and one hooker said the next line, and you know, it's just changing. So she goes off and she goes to a nightclub, finds a guy, and yes, I'm literal when I say this. She fucks a man to death. Yeah, you heard correct. Fucking, he went out with a smile. Isn't that how we all want to go, man? Guys? Right? Right? And so she gets into a fight at the bar, and she's whooping everyone's ass, and then this guy gives a big ass punch, knocks her head literally off, and it's hanging off. So Jeffrey gets there to defuse the situation, to save her, to take her, and takes her home and fixes the head and puts the electric chair up, or the bed up again, back down, and then she wakes up. But this time it's actually Elizabeth, and she's actually, you know, her own consciousness is back. And she's obviously confused, and pissed off because you realize that's not her body. So, I mean, you would get kind of pissed off. Ladies, real question, right? If you died and your partner brought you back but gave you a different body that, say, he desired, would that piss you off? Let me know below. I'm quite curious. And so from that, and please excuse, I think there's a dog barking somewhere. Little bastard! So she's pissed off at him, and then the guy comes back, and for some freakish reason, all of the other limbs from the hookers that he kept in the freezer actually start coming to life. So you see a fucking torso with tits and everything, and it's moving around. And you see arms, legs, all going. So the guy, who basically was the pimp for the hookers that exploded, so he's on the rampage to try and get revenge for his, as he says, for my hoes. So he goes on revenge, finds Jeffrey's little hideout, and he goes to kill him, and all the body parts basically take him into the fridge, and sort of just leaves to your imagination what the fuck happened next. But you don't see, so that's cool. So then Jeffrey was killed by the pimp before that, and Elizabeth jumps out and she goes to save him. And same situation, his head off, so she takes it, and he wakes up after everything and discovers that he has the body of a female. So Elizabeth pretty much did that as revenge of, right, yeah, well, now you know how it feels, don't you, dickhead? So the movie ends pretty much like that. I really enjoyed this movie. I really, really did. I thought it was awesome. I didn't know what to expect whenever I went into it. I mean, the name like Frankenhooker, I was like, what could it possibly be? So I really liked the concept of like him rebuilding his dead girlfriend. I thought that was really clever, and it was executed awesomely. And just overall, it was a fun time. It was genuinely a really good time. I totally recommend that you watch it. It's a fun movie. And yeah, I really like this one. This was a great one. This was awesome. So thank you to the people that suggested this. And yeah, so if you stuck it this far, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, all of you. Even you on the left, yeah. And yeah, if you enjoyed the movie, I have so many more reviews to come. And yeah, so subscribe, if you enjoy this type of content. And yeah, thank you for watching. And as always, don't kill anyone.